So, hi, welcome back to some more top tips with Earthology and Edamame Eco. So, we are talking to Zoe, who is going to tell us all about her top tips for an environmentally friendly return to work. So, what are we going to be talking about today, Zoe?
So today we will be covering face masks. So obviously, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, face masks are in high demand across the globe. More than 50 countries around the world have already made it compulsory to wear a face mask in public places. And many countries are even imposing fines for failing to wear them. Some are even distributing them for free. So there's three types of face masks: surgical face masks, respirators, and cloth face coverings. So surgical face masks are designed to protect patients in hospitals from infection during the surgery. For example, when a doctor coughs in an operating theater. Respirators, on the other hand, they have air filters passing in and out of the mask. And cloth face coverings, including your homemade face masks, are recommended actually by CDC, so Center for Disease Control and Prevention, as they stop the wearer from spreading infection. So we need to be very careful because obviously COVID-19 is spread by micro droplets, and these can enter your system anywhere on your face, so through your mouth, but also eyes as well. So the WHO says that the best way to avoid infection is to wash your hands frequently and avoid touching your face. And a mask can also help you stop spreading the virus, but the hygiene is the key to avoid getting the virus, obviously. So as you can imagine, supplies of face masks are running low because of the coronavirus spread. So the WHO estimates actually that 89 million medical masks are needed globally every single month while the coronavirus pandemic lasts.
Wow.
China is obviously still the biggest producer, but there's new makers entering the market now. And just to give you some stats, I love my stats. Last year, China made over half of the world's masks, and this year this share is expected to climb to 85%. The global market for disposable, so these are the single-use masks, is worth $75 billion in the first quarter of this year. And this number is expected to grow at a rate of over 50% over the next 7 years. So again, China, in February this year, their daily production went from 10 million to 115 million by the end of that month. And the production has expanded 12-fold since the pandemic started. So you can imagine the amount and the vast number of face masks we are using around the globe every single day. The big problem, I suppose, is that the single-use masks, so the market that's worth 75 billion in the first quarter of this year, so those guys are made from plastic. So very, very difficult to recycle. In Asia, we are already seeing these masks cluttering beaches and nature trails, and environmental groups are already warning us that this is a major threat to marine life and wildlife. So when they end up in the nature, obviously they will never break down. Plastic takes thousands of years to break down. So the best solution, I suppose, that we have is that, as recommended by CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, use your face masks that are made from cotton. So these guys are made from 100% cotton. It's a double layer. They come in a few different shapes and sizes with ties or with elastic band. They're machine washable. They can be ironed, and you can reuse them time and time and time again. So without damaging the environment. There you go.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. I think there are lots and lots of people, little cottage industries making them, and it's great to see, you know, small businesses producing them. And you obviously have them for sale as well. Can they be branded, or what's the story there?
Well, the good thing is, yes, they can be branded with your company logo. They come in a plethora of colors. You can choose your own design. We make them for children as well, so with, you know, funny faces or anything that's kind of connected to nature, with an educational factor too. So, you know, not only are they obviously, you know, they serve their use in protecting us against the virus, but also they can be a nice little accessory, and they can display your brand in a good, environmentally friendly and a responsible way as well. So
yeah.
Also to note, they are made in Croatia, so my home country. So I'm very, very proud that we've managed to bring them to Ireland, and obviously we are helping the Croatian economy as well. But also, you know, the cotton is it's nice, soft, breathable, organic cotton, and it's very kind. It's very nice to the skin, kind to the face, and it's not going to scratch you or anything, as opposed to, you know, the single-use mask that's made from plastic. I really don't want any plastic here.
No, plastic is not good. It doesn't let you breathe. It's not good. But at least the cotton ones will keep away, kind of, you know, if somebody sneezes, that kind of thing. You know, it'll be, you know, they'll keep it in the mask, right? That's the main thing. So, yeah, that sounds like that's a key thing, I think, for most people going back to work. If you're on public transport, you know, going into the office, or you're working in a cafe, whatever it might be. So, yeah, I think they're a great idea. And I think everyone should have one. So what's the best way to contact you in terms of supply then?
So yes, just contact us on our website, www.edamameeco.com, or social media, obviously, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn as well. So
perfect. Excellent. Okay, well, that's great tips there, Zoe. And I learned a lot about the masks and what has happening and how many have been produced. And let's see if we can limit the amount that are washing up onto beaches, just to add to our plastic problem that we didn't need. So some positive thoughts today. So we will talk to you again tomorrow. And what are we talking about tomorrow?
Tomorrow we will be talking about your hand sanitizers and what is the greenest way of using the hand sanitizer at home and in the office.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay, we'll talk to you then. Thanks.